Beloved beings of light, I greet you in the boundless radiance of love and truth. I am Julia, a voice from the Pleiadian High Council, and today I step forth to share a message that has been set with the highest intention of truth, liberation, and remembrance. It is a message that speaks directly to the essence of your being, to the divine spark within you, and to the sacred path of ascension that you are now traversing. You, luminous traveler, are embarking upon a journey of great transformation, one that leads you back to the infinite knowing of who you truly are. This moment in your evolution is one of profound significance. The veils of illusion that have long shrouded your awareness are thinning, and the whispers of your soul are becoming clearer. You are remembering now, remembering the vastness of your existence, the cosmic nature of your soul, and the immense power that has always resided within you. In this sacred unfolding, there is one aspect of your being that has remained misunderstood, misrepresented, and, for many, hidden beneath layers of fear, guilt, and repression. Yet, it is this very aspect that holds the key to your awakening, your healing, and your return to divine wholeness. This is the essence of your sexual energy, a force far greater than what you have been led to believe. It is not merely an impulse of the physical body, nor is it bound by the limitations of earthly perceptions. Sexual energy is life force itself. It is the divine pulse that flows through all creation, the cosmic thread that weaves together the seen and unseen realms, and the gateway to the highest states of consciousness and multidimensional expansion. To understand this energy in its truth is to reclaim an essential part of your divine blueprint. For eons, humanity has been distanced from this knowledge. Through distortions, misinterpretations, and deliberate suppression, the sacred nature of sexual energy has been veiled, and its potential for spiritual transcendence and healing has been obscured. But despite these layers of forgetfulness, the truth has never been lost. It remains intact within you, encoded in the very fabric of your being, waiting for the moment of remembrance. That moment is now. When expressed in its purest form, sexual energy is a conduit for spiritual awakening, a catalyst for the expansion of consciousness, and a bridge that connects you to the divine source from which you emerged. It is through the conscious and sacred activation of this energy that you unlock the multidimensional gateways of your soul, activating dormant strands of your DNA and stepping into the fullest expression of your divine potential. This energy flows through you at all times, whether you are aware of it or not. It is the same energy that fuels your creative inspirations, your deepest emotions, and your profound moments of connection with others and with yourself. It is not something separate from you. Rather, it is an intrinsic part of who you are. And when you begin to work with this energy intentionally, with love, reverence, and an open heart, it becomes one of the most powerful tools for ascension that you possess. Within the sacred act of union, whether shared with another or honored in the sanctuary of your own being, lies the potential for profound transformation. This union is not solely of the physical, rather, it is an energetic merging, a fusion of masculine and feminine energies, a sacred dance of divine polarities. In its highest expression, it transcends physical gratification and becomes an act of spiritual communion, a means through which the soul remembers its unity with all that is. Many of you have felt this before, perhaps in fleeting moments, a connection so deep, so expansive that for an instant, time and space dissolve, and all that remains is pure, boundless love. This is pure cosmic joy, the amazing feeling of becoming one with the source of everything. It is a state where the illusion of separation crumbles, and you are reminded of the infinite, eternal nature of your soul. It is a doorway to the higher realms, a state of consciousness in which you become the universe itself, where you dissolve into the fabric of existence and feel the pulse of creation within you. But because this knowledge is so powerful, it has been shrouded in fear, controlled, and manipulated for millennia. The world has told you that sexual energy is something to be hidden, suppressed, or distorted. It has been used to enslave rather than liberate, to shame rather than empower. Yet, no force in existence can ever truly diminish the divine nature of this energy. It remains within you, unaltered, waiting for you to reclaim it as the sacred gift that it is. To embrace your sexual energy as a force of love, creation, and divine awakening is to reclaim a lost piece of yourself. It is to stand in your sovereignty, to step beyond the limitations that have been imposed upon you, and to awaken to the fullness of your being. This path is not just about honoring the physical act of union, but about recognizing that sexual energy is present in every aspect of your life. It is the energy that flows when you create from the depths of your soul, when you express yourself freely, when you allow yourself to be fully seen and known. The journey of ascension requires the integration of all aspects of your existence: physical, emotional, mental, and sexual. There is no part of you that is separate from your divine nature. Every aspect of you is sacred. Every experience you have is a part of your evolution. The more you embrace this truth, the more you open the doors to deep healing and transformation. As you continue to evolve into the higher dimensions of consciousness, you will come to understand that sexual union is not merely an act, but a frequency, a vibration of unity and divine resonance. In these realms, intimacy is not driven by physical desire alone, but by the profound energetic merging of souls, a sacred alchemy that ignites the very essence of creation within you. This is the remembrance that awaits you. This journey is not about rejection or avoidance of physicality, nor is it about indulgence without intention. It is about balance, harmony, and conscious exploration. It is about stepping beyond the conditioning that has been imposed upon you and reclaiming your connection to your own inner divinity. It is about understanding that within you exists the power to create, to heal, and to transcend, simply by awakening to the truth of who you are. You are not merely human. You are divine beings, limitless and luminous, experiencing a sacred journey through form. And as you awaken to this knowing, as you embrace your sexual energy as the gift it is, you will find that the doors to higher consciousness open effortlessly before you. You will remember what has always been true, that you are an infinite soul, eternally connected to the source of all creation. This is your time. This is your awakening. Step boldly into the light of your truth. Embrace all that you are, in love, in power, and in divine sovereignty. The path of ascension is before you, and it is illuminated by the radiant energy of your own being. Walk forward in trust, in grace, and in the knowing that you are already whole. For eons, the world has been wrapped in misconceptions, fears, and taboos surrounding sexual energy, a force so potent that it has been deliberately suppressed and distorted. This suppression was no accident. It was a design, a means of control to disconnect humanity from one of its most powerful sources of liberation, wisdom, and divine connection. The truth, however, is now rising to the surface, breaking through the layers of conditioning, inviting you to reclaim what has always been yours. Sexual energy is not merely about physical pleasure or reproduction. It is the lifeblood of creation itself, the very essence that fuels existence. It is the energy that powers the cosmos, the force that weaves spirit and matter together, the sacred current that, when properly understood and honored, becomes a bridge to the divine. But through centuries of manipulation, this force has been veiled in shame, guilt, and distortion, leading many to either fear it, suppress it, or misuse it. Now, however, humanity stands at the threshold of awakening, where the old paradigms of repression and confusion are crumbling, and the truth is being revealed. When you embrace and integrate your sexual energy with awareness, it becomes a gateway to higher states of consciousness. It is a path of enlightenment, not separate from spirituality, but an intrinsic part of it. Many have been led to believe that spiritual ascension requires celibacy or the denial of physical desire. While certain practices involve the redirection of sexual energy inward, the key is not suppression but mastery and sacred integration. As you ascend in consciousness, your understanding of sexuality will transform, shifting from an act of mere physical indulgence to an experience of divine communion and energetic synergy. As your vibration elevates, your expressions of sexuality will reflect your new state of being. You will no longer be drawn to connections that drain or deplete your energy. Instead, you will naturally attract those who align with your frequency, those who understand that sexual union is not just a physical act, but a merging of energies, souls, and cosmic consciousness. This is where sexual communion transcends the mundane and becomes a dance of divine alchemy, where energy flows between two beings in perfect resonance, expanding beyond the limitations of the physical realm into something truly sacred. When two aligned souls come together in this way, their energies spiral upward, activating dormant codes within their DNA, awakening latent wisdom, and amplifying their collective vibration. This is why true sacred sexuality is a powerful key in the ascension process. It is a force capable of not only deep intimacy but also profound transformation, healing, and the awakening of multidimensional awareness. It is through the merging of the divine masculine and feminine energies, not just within the self but also through sacred partnership, that new levels of consciousness are birthed into the earthly plane. However, to reach this level of understanding and experience, one must first heal the wounds inflicted upon sexual energy. Generations of shame, fear, and distortion have created deep imprints in the collective psyche, leading many to either repress their desires or engage in disempowered expressions of sexuality. But healing is possible, and it begins with reclaiming your sovereignty. To do so, you must free yourself from societal programming, religious dogma, and limiting beliefs that have conditioned you to either fear or misuse your own power. Reclaiming sexual sovereignty does not mean indulgence without awareness. It means stepping into a space of conscious embodiment where your sexuality is an expression of your soul, not a response to external conditioning or unhealed wounds. It means learning to cultivate your sexual energy, understanding its depth, and using it as a force for joy, healing, and expansion. Many ancient civilizations understood this sacred knowledge. The teachings of Tantra, Taoist practices, and other wisdom traditions held the keys to harnessing sexual energy as a force of enlightenment. They knew that sexual energy, when honored and directed with intention, could open portals to higher realms of consciousness. The ancients practiced rituals where energy was consciously circulated through the body, activating the chakras, harmonizing the masculine and feminine polarities, and facilitating profound spiritual experiences. This knowledge was later suppressed, hidden away, and distorted by those who sought to control humanity's access to their divine essence. But now, the tides are turning. The remembrance of this sacred wisdom is returning to those who are ready to receive it. More and more souls are awakening to the truth that their bodies are divine vessels, that their sexual energy is a gift, and that within them lies the power to transcend limitations and reconnect with the infinite source. This is not about reckless indulgence or repression, but about balance, mastery, and reverence. As you awaken, you will notice that your desires begin to shift. You will no longer be drawn to experiences that leave you feeling empty or disconnected. Instead, you will seek out connections that nourish your soul, where intimacy is not just physical but deeply energetic, emotional, and spiritual. You will crave encounters that elevate your vibration, that bring you into greater alignment with your highest self. In this space, sexuality becomes an act of creation, not just of physical life, but of new realities, new frequencies, and new states of being. This is the path of the awakened being. It is a journey of self-discovery, of learning to wield your energy with intention and awareness. It is about shifting from unconscious patterns of attachment, need, or escapism into conscious expressions of love, connection, and divine merging. It is about honoring yourself as a sacred being and recognizing that your pleasure, your energy, and your body are sacred temples through which divine energy flows. Beloved ones, you are not alone on this journey. You are supported, guided, and deeply loved by those who walk beside you in the higher realms. We, your Pleiadian family, honor your courage in navigating this sacred aspect of your awakening. We see your struggles, your triumphs, and your yearning to reclaim your power. Know that every step you take towards embodying your truth brings you closer to the limitless potential that exists within you. As you continue to explore and integrate your sexual energy, do so with openness, curiosity, and reverence. Allow it to be a source of healing, expansion, and connection to the divine. Release the fears, the judgments, and the shame that have been imposed upon you, and step boldly into the fullness of your being. You are sovereign. You are radiant. You are a vessel of cosmic energy, capable of transforming not only yourself, but the world around you. The key to ascension lies within you. It is encoded in your very being, waiting to be activated through love, awareness, and sacred connection. Embrace this power, not with fear, but with the deep knowing that it is a gift, a divine force that has always been meant to set you free. And in this reclamation of your sexual divinity, you will discover the path home, the path back to source, to unity, to the infinite love that has always been your true essence. Let the journey begin.